let's shift focus and talk about the commodities market now. Manisha is joining in with us. And Manisha, what is that one commodity that you're tracking today?
Well, I'm looking at precious metals right now because we've seen very strong gains in both of these. There is safe haven buying returning back into the markets. The decline in the US dollar index clearly favoring that. So when you look at the gold prices, they're trading at a 5-week highs, and we've seen decline in dollar support buying in these metals. Well, apart from that, the markets also are pricing in an almost 89% probability of the first US Fed rate cut coming in for the month of September by 25 basis points. That seems to be getting baked into the prices also. And then there's a good buying happening in many other Asian countries. China, for one example, if you look at the gold imports via Hong Kong, have surged by 126% for the month of July. China's central bank also has continued to add gold for a 9th straight month in the month of July. One of the major central banks which continues to buy gold for many, many months now. Not just China, take a look at Vietnam, and that also is the 3rd largest gold importer in Asia. Seems to be making a chase and decree now. Until now, it was only the Vietnam government that could be buying gold. But now Vietnam has issued a decree to abolish this 13-year-old state monopoly on gold trading. The gold buying is now open for commercial banks and authorized dealers as well. So that clearly seems to be supporting markets there. But the major story clearly seems to be in silver, which is trading at an all-time highs in the Indian markets. On MCX, we've seen the prices go beyond 117,000 rupees a kg. But in the spot markets, after you've had taxes and making charges, etc., silver is trading at 120,000 rupees a kg already, a level that many people thought would come in only by the time it's Diwali or end of this year. But clearly, silver seems to be making those moves even right now. So while the Indian markets are trading at all-time highs, the COMEX silver is trading at a 1-month high and not too far away from its 14-year highs of around $39 an ounce. For silver, there are various supportive factors that you see in the market. You're looking at strong China industrial demand. China solar cells have seen an export of up by nearly 70% for the first half of 2025. Also, when it comes to photovoltaic demand, China has installed 93 gigawatt solar capacity in the month of May alone, which has been 300% higher on an year-on-year basis. So when it comes to industrial demand, retail demand, investment demand, all has been on the stronger side. Within the industrial demand, you have solar energy. The global demand estimated is at 1.2 billion ounces, and this is going to be a 4th straight year when silver is in deficit in the international markets. That clearly has been supportive for the silver prices, which are up, by the way, 35% in 2025 till time. Well, for the Indian markets as well, we've seen strong investment demand. India imports nearly 60% of its requirement, and India is looking to achieve nearly 500 gigawatt in sense of photovoltaic. So you will see that demand continuing to be on the stronger side. Also, India's goal for EV penetration by 2030 is one of the reasons that you are looking at silver imports into India continuing onto a very strong side. So if you were looking to invest in silver, well, you could be doing it by physical. There is silver ETF available. It also is by digital silver that you can buy. And then MCX futures is yet another thing. But it all comes to the PCE inflation data that comes in from US today. That would give you further direction on whether or not we see further gains before the weekends or not.
Right, Manisha, thanks a lot for that. So we will definitely keep an eye out on the US PCE inflation data coming in today, and then we have the US FOMC meet towards the end of the month as well.